Hey guys, I am of course Andrew Lugg and welcome to another video. Today we will be looking at how to install a contact form on your website in WordPress. Hey there guys, welcome. So today we're going to be exploring the world of contact forms and WordPress. Really straightforward. We're going to go through it step by step so that at least you know if you go wrong, you can contact me down below and say, well, I've done this and I'm getting this problem, any suggestions, and I'll happily help. That's what I'm here for. So you're going to need two plugins for this one. You're going to need WP SMTP. This is a special plugin that allows your website to talk to the mail server. And you're going to need Contact Form 7. Now I stress now, I am not being endorsed or paid anything for recommending these plugins. This is just my experience that I've used, which they're really straightforward and they work, and that's what we want. We want it all straightforward and easy. So if you look at your dashboard, the first thing to do after you've installed, well, I'll show you now actually the plugins so you can see. We've got Contact Form 7 here, and under that you have Easy WP SMTP. So if you make sure you get those two installed. If you're not sure how to do it, just simply click, take that one for instance, add new, search plugins, and you'll see it's already active on my one. Always make sure before you install a plugin that it is compatible with your version of WordPress, okay? If it isn't and your site breaks, don't panic, okay? All you do, there's two ways you do it. You can FTP in using something like a bit of software like FileZilla or CyberDuck, depending on your operating system. And you go to a WP-content inside your website files, and in there you've got a directory called plugins. All you do is either A, rename the bad plugin that you've installed, or B, delete it. I generally just rename it, and that seems to do the job. Alternatively, you can log onto your web host's control panel, in our case we have +1. You can then go into the file manager in there, and again WP-content into the plugins directory, and you can rename or delete the bad plugin there, and then hit F5 on your browser when you're back on your site and you'll see that it will reappear again. Okay, so don't panic, okay, really don't panic, because it's fixable. So we've got the contact form one. You'd click install right there and then activate when it's installed. Now the settings, what you have to do is make sure that you have an email account set up. You can use an existing one, it's fine, but sometimes I prefer with the websites just to make sure that we have a dedicated email address. Now to set up an email account is really straightforward. In your case, if this is a new account, you go to under mail, create an email address, and you give it a name. In our case we called it website, and then you can put your password in, or you can tell it to generate one, and when you're happy you just click OK. Now if we go back to mail, you'll see I've already got one here. Okay, so going back to WordPress, if we go down to settings, you'll see down the very bottom it's got Easy WP SMTP, and here it just asks you for the settings to put in, which we do. So the from email address, website at firstdomainstrainingvideos.co.uk, but obviously that would be the email address that you set up in your control panel. The from, who you want it from, and the reply to address. Now I've done it back to that because I would have access to this folder or this email account. Your host, 9 times out of 10, will be mail.firstdomainstrainingvideos.co.uk in this case, so mail. Your domain name, but check with your host, because if you're not hosted, say with us, because you'll need to look at things like it could be smtp dot your domain name, smtp dot your web hosting company's name, or whatever they choose. Type of encryption, we're going to say none for this one. The SMTP port is port 25. Yes for SMTP authentication, because that's what this is for. It's so that the form on your website can talk to the mail server to send and relay the mail through. Your SMTP username, 9 times out of 10 again, is the email account, and then the password that we set up. And the great thing about this is you can test it. So we can punch in some details here, andrew@firstdomains.co.uk, test, really original. There we go, and that's gone through. It will tell you, it gives you, if there's an error, it gives you sort of 2-3 lines. So from this point of view, we know that the ability to send email off the website now works, which is excellent. The next bit to do is the form. So all we do is we do contact, add a new form. Now they give you a standard one, which for this example is absolutely perfect, no trouble at all. What we can do, if we click on mail, let's change that, there we go. So we're going to go to andrew@firstdomains.co.uk. That's all fine. You can obviously change some settings in here if you need to. Subject can be whatever you want it to be. You can change it. It gives you all the different settings you can have there. You can change other messages as well. So once it's been successfully sort of sent through, it'll say thank you for your message. It has been sent in this case. A member of the team will get back in touch with you, and you can adjust all these as well. I'll leave you to go through what you want because it's going to be different for everybody. Some people will be happy just with the defaults. Okay, you can stick more code in here if you want things like the if you want to change styles on things, so CSS, cut programming, things like that. Which happy, click save, and you'll see along here we have what we call a shortcode. So we copy that, okay, and if we go to pages, we've got a contact page. Let's get rid of all of this. This is just another one. There we go. So we drop that into there. So it's using the contact form 7, form ID 45, and the original title of untitled because I haven't changed any of the settings. Once you're happy, click update, and then we just view the page. There we go. So I've used just a basic template again. So my name, Andrew. To what should we spell it? Right, there we go. Andrew@firstdomains.co.uk. Subject test. Send. There we go. Thank you for your message. It has now been sent. And my pocket has just vibrated, so I'll check my phone. And there we go. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so we just received that. So that is basically how you install the SMTP or WP SMTP plugin and the contact form. Play around. Any questions, obviously don't forget to sort of put them below the comments because I will come back to you as quick as I can on that. I'm always happy to help. And yeah, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification link below, and then you'll always be alerted when we get some new training videos up there. Okay, have a great day. Take care. Bye.